Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? You can't handle the truth. To tell you the truth, truth be told, live your truth. Truth or dare. The truth hurts. The truth shall set you free. These are just a few examples of quotes containing the word truth. Today, I'm not talking too much about whether we should tell the truth or not, but how we're going to present the truth. What's up, family? How are you? Yeah, I'm still fighting my allergies and the congestion stuff. Blah. I have allergies all year. This is just one of the peak seasons, because they're pretty bad in autumn too. I'm Gigi Nero, and I am the hostess of this show, What the Fuck Life? Today, we are discussing pulling off the Band-Aid, or as I would call them what they are, adhesive bandages. Let's get into it. Now, I mentioned ripping the Band-Aid off on the last episode titled Don't Cry on the Listen podcast, in a situation where the mom wasn't so honest with her son about his father. Rip the Band-Aid off. Your father decided to leave us for my best friend's son, versus her son asking, why'd you say my daddy dead when he's still alive? Child, ain't nobody got time for that. Just rip the Band-Aid off. But because people deserve to know the truth. Why do we lie to people? I've lied to people to fit in with them in their group. I've lied to people because I felt like they were interrogating me, getting too deep into my personal life. I have withheld the truth because it wasn't my place to reveal it. I've lied to get what I wanted. Then I was gone after I got it. But was it worth it though? Hell yeah. I only enjoyed it for a short while, but I think it was more about the steps I took to acquire it than actually keeping it. I sold it and bought some stocks with the money. She stole from me first. I mean, damn. But they say two wrongs don't make a right. Yeah, but adding two negatives make a positive. So, yeah, I was an awful person back then. Where was the love? The answer is simple enough. You can't possibly give something that you don't have. Anyway, how do we present the truth to someone? I think it depends on the person and the situation sometimes. I don't like sugar-coated truths. I like people to be gentle with the truth, and then sometimes I like people to be straightforward with me. My adopted mom will tell me the truth and not care where I am with it and how I'm coping with it. She'll say something like, so-and-so died. And I'm like, what? Wait a minute. What? What happened? How? And then she'll tell me the story of how the person died, and that's it. And she'll go back to watching TV or call someone on the phone and act as though she never told me that so-and-so died. And she'll never follow up with me, but I'll follow up with her. And she'll be like, why should I be sad? So-and-so is dead. The more time I spend with her, the more I realize that my friends and I were right about her. That woman is a Decepticon. And you could tell her the most tragic news ever, and her facial expression will never change. Her facial expression will be a serious face, which is her regular facial expression. I swear she has energon flowing through her body. Nah, she's a tough lady. She's hard, But why do we lie to people? Some hide the truth. People sweep the truth under the rug, and I hate when people do that. They'll walk around here like shit never happened. But this is their thing, though. This is what they say. I'll carry it to my grave. And sometimes they do. But you know damn well that the child you raise is not yours. You raised him as your own. Kudos to you, but did you have to treat him like shit during his entire childhood? Kid's mom wasn't honest about his bio dad. Kid meets this girl, they have sex, they're dating now, the girl is pregnant, they go to kid's family reunion. Someone in the family says that they are brother and sister. Why is she pregnant for him? Why is she pregnant for him, huh? Because no one told either of them about each other. Now you're mad at kid and his girl, who we just found out is his sister. So all of this could have been avoided had you introduced kid to his bio dad and his bio dad's family. Y'all sitting there not wanting to feel ashamed or whatever because you cheated on your husband, because the husband didn't want to seem less than a man, because he wasn't putting it down right in the bedroom with wifey, or whatever reason. You decided to keep kid's biological father a secret. Every adult in the community knows kid's bio dad, but it wasn't their place to tell. So kid's mom especially should have told him. And by the way, this is a true story. It happens more than you would want to know. So stop hiding stuff from people. This is not an Easter egg hunt. This is not, where did he hide my anniversary present? No, these are people's lives we are talking about here. But check this out, though. When I was old enough to date, I found myself asking every potential date who their parents or family were. True story. I grew up in a very small town where people moved there from other surrounding towns, but was still a possibility we might have been related. Now, in my defense, I was not blood related to my adopted family, but I always wanted to make sure. People moved from New York to my small town. People from my small town moved to New York. That's how my adopted mom and I met. She's from this small town. She moved to New York. She eventually adopted me. We eventually moved to South Carolina. I was constantly meeting people from New York, but I couldn't ask them about their family, my potential dates. I couldn't ask them about their family because guess what? I didn't know my bio fam. I didn't know their names. I didn't know my birth name at the time. And do you realize my adopted mom just told me last week that my birth name was on my adoption papers? I am a grown-ass woman and have been for some years now. In all the years that I asked and cried to my adoptive mom to please tell me information about my bio fam, she lied to me. She said she didn't have any information about me or them or my adoption papers. She was lying. She was. She only told me that my first name was on the papers, I knew she was lying. I mean, come on. It's my adoption papers. All the information is, is there. But I was so angry with her last week. I wanted to harm her. You may say, oh, that's in the past. She's an old lady now. You've met your bio fam. Let it go. No, I will not let it go right now. It's the fact that she saw me corresponding with the New York Adoption Registry in my 20s, and I'm asking her questions about my adoption, and she hides the truth from me. No. Tell me the truth. I don't care if you're trying to protect me. Tell me anyway. If the truth hurts me, comfort me, console me, cry with me. Whew. I'm glad I don't have any children. Woo! Ah. Maybe I'm seeing this from a single person who have no kids. Angle. Correct me if I'm wrong. I would have told my adopted child at 18 years old or younger, or even when I saw my child searching for their biofam, I would have sat down with my adopted child and showed them the paperwork, or I would have at least given them their birth name. Because I guarantee you, if I had met those motherfuckers when I was 18, I probably would have tried to dump my adoptive mom from my biofam. But I wouldn't say anything to my adoptive mom about dumping her. I would have ghosted her. You know, if my biofam treated me shitty, I would have gone back to my adoptive mom like I didn't just ghost her. Oh, God. I'm telling you, I was a very confused and fucked up person at 18. You know, listen to, I think it was episode 3 of this show titled 18. I had nothing but hate in my heart for my adoptive mom at that age. But if I had met my biofam at 18 and they treated me shitty, yeah. You know what? I can't say that on this show. I swear I can't. But I would have walked away from my biofam the moment they treated me shitty. It would have been their first and last time treating me that way. You know? So why do people lie to you? You know, people say they are protecting you from the truth. Don't protect people from the truth. Now, I think in some cases doing that, you would end up doing more damage than you would telling the truth, right? If people were nurturers instead of whatever they are, then maybe there's a possibility that you all could heal together. There's nothing more fucked up than dealing with the damaging truth alone. You have no support system whatsoever. This is one reason why people kill themselves or go on a shooting spree. When they find out the damaging truth or they find out you knew about it the entire time, just remember, not everyone is as stable in the head as you. So that's why you didn't tell them. It's because of their reaction. It wasn't to protect them. It was to protect yourself from them. But also, you want to protect people because you don't want them to get hurt by the truth. I understand, but we all make mistakes. You know, stop trying to hide those mistakes, you know. Stop trying to cover up those mistakes by those bad decisions you made. You made some fucked up decisions, so hey, whatever. It is what it is. Try to, make it better. It's like my bio mom tried to cover the fact that she fucked her sister's boyfriend / baby's father. My 2 older siblings are also my cousins. One is about 1.5 years older than me, and the other one is 5 months older than me. Yeah, my bio dad had 2 sisters pregnant at the same time. My bio mom lied to me by telling me he raped her and I was the result of it. The motherfucker didn't rape her. Why didn't she report him? Better yet, why did she have 5 more children with him? Plus, she married him. Damn. Did he rape her 6 times? I 100% doubt it. I believe in Stockholm Syndrome, but not in my bio mom's case. I believe in statutory rape, but not in my bio mom's case, because both of them were consenting minors when they had sex. He was 17, she was 13. So she tried to cover the truth with lies. I also heard she tried to say that another dude was my bio dad. The first day I ever talked to my bio mom, she rushed to lie to me because she knew that my brother / cousin and my sister / cousin would tell me the truth. She didn't want her kids giving out my phone number, but her daughter did. My bio mom was furious about that. My bio mom didn't want me to meet any family members before I met her and her kids. She was very controlling from the start. She got upset when I told her that I was going to meet my brother/cousin. I said, you know what? Forget meeting anybody. I felt like I was being pulled in two directions, like I was the rope in tug of war. Just let me go so that I can fall back into depression. I almost didn't meet them, and I should have left them alone at that point. But be honest. That's one simple thing I ask for. That's one thing people should do. Be honest, especially when the truth involves other people. There are so many truths I never told my adopted mom from childhood. I probably won't tell her. You say I should have told her during my childhood. Yeah. But when you fear somebody so badly, you tend to isolate yourself from them as much as you can. It was tough being the only child of a single mother. That single mother. Child, don't start me. But just be honest with people. Sometimes they are more accepting of the truth than you think. When some of my bio fam members told me the truth about my bio mom and the family, I didn't freak out. Actually, I developed generalized anxiety 2 years after meeting my bio fam. The panic attacks I had were scary as shit. I never want to experience that shit again, ever. Some situations are so delicate until you want to take your time pulling off that Band-Aid. I watch a lot of true crime shows, and one thing cops always say is telling a family that their loved one is dead. That's a truth you should tell someone delicately. You have to pull that Band-Aid off little by little, hoping that the little hairs won't pull your skin too hard. Excruciating. Just pull the Band-Aid off. Like this situation the other day. Gigi, I don't know how to tell you this, but Krispy Kreme ran out of the lemon-filled donuts. Don't even play with my emotions. I'm throwing chairs all over the house. I'm punching walls. I'm bashing my speakers with the hammer. I'm lying. I'm bugging. But then he comes at me like, psych, I got a dozen, hot and fresh. Just give me those damn donuts and don't even play with my emotions like that. I ought to bash Mister's head in and think about heaven later. Nah, he was nice enough to get them for me. I let him slide on that betrayal this time, but next time I can't promise you that I will be nice. Okay? All right, fam. Let me get out of here. Don't forget to check out Just Listen, an audio biography of Gigi Nero on Spotify. I have the songs from that on bandlab.com/Gigi Nero. Check them out. All right? And remember, I love you and I appreciate you. Peace, love, and hair grease. Ha ha.